Oh, baby. Oof. Wow.
My back.
So Ray can't lend me his car today because he has to drive his 92-year-old mother somewhere. Where does a 92-year-old woman need to go?
I don't know, John. Perhaps the hospital?
What's up, Schitts Creek family? Still on that high from a couple of episodes ago of Moira telling the mayor's wife, or the mayor's wife telling her that you should like learn to love the town because you might be here a long time, and I don't want that to catch you by surprise when you finally feel like you need us. I feel like that was such a good scene. You know, it wasn't the many amazing comedic funny scenes. It was very like heartwarming, and just like it had some emotional depth, and Moira's agreement with her as well, but then ending it beautifully with saying, if you ever see me shopping at the Bowles barn right here, monster style. I love that. Yeah, I'm still on that high. I loved it so much. But yeah, let's get into episode 9. From the looks of it, there's a funeral, so I hope nobody in the main cast died.
Is everything okay?
We've got some sad news.
Someone very close has died.
Oh.
You remember Bob? No.
You broke into his cabin and had sex while he and his wife are in the next room?
Oh, that's Bob.
Yeah, Bob, he was on the town council. He's on the town council, yeah. Oh, Bob died.
No, not Bob. Bob's brother, Carl, died.
Who is that?
Carl thought so highly of you, Johnny.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice. No, I honestly don't know the man.
Well, understandably, Bob is pretty broken up by all of this, and he asked me to ask you if you'd be willing to be a pallbearer at Carl's funeral.
To be,
I knew he would say yes.
And normally I would. I would. You know, but my back.
I don't know the man.
I have back issues, honey. You know, my
What?
back, the thing with my back.
Back. Oh, it's terrible. And his arms are so...
Oh, God. Yeah, he does not know this man. So, I don't know where y'all are. And Jocelyn, that's her name. And the way Jocelyn is like, I knew he would agree.
I don't know what we're gonna tell Bob. He's gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah. Well, life can kick you in the teeth sometimes.
Well, that's not going to help Bob out too much there, Johnny.
No, shouldn't bother Carl.
You know, as he's dead.
What?
Some towny douchebag is moving in next door. They've got a baby.
Uh-oh.
Is there a gun?
Hello?
It's still too. You lost it. What the hell are you so rattled about?
Yikes.
Hey, Bob. How are you holding up?
Oh, not bad.
You know, they say death is just life, except you're not here. You're somewhere else. You know, but that's okay because at least you're somewhere. You know, but when does somewhere become there? And when does there become here?
Just a coffee, please.
For here?
Yeah.
Just a coffee, please. He sees you, my guy.
I could use a little company today.
Oh, no. You stay where you are, and I'll come over there. Oh, baby. Oof. Wow.
My back.
It hurts today.
Yeah, Roland, he told me about your back, and I am so sorry.
Wow. Well, I'm the one who's sorry, Bob. You know, hearing about your brother, Chris. Carl. Yeah, he was a good man. Good man.
He admired you, Johnny.
And I him.
Yeah.
And I him.
Listen.
Have we met him before? Because honestly, it feels like, y'all know how I am with names, man. Don't judge me.
Maybe you could say a few words at the funeral.
Well, the thing is, Bob, I don't feel I deserve that honor.
See, I'm no good at these things. You know, you're polished. You know, you're
You're well spoken.
Oh, no, not really, not really. I mean, I'm good one-on-one, but not good in a public situation. I clam up pretty good at
As a
these
favor,
things.
Johnny.
He must have had a few close friends, somebody.
Right.
Well, sure, I can say a few words. Bob, I'll say a few words.
His face. Alexis.
A couple that checked in?
That's
Really?
Alexis,
Really?
right? Alexis, Stevie, the Franklin experience. Ah, Stevie. Hello, Stevie.
Imagine being related to them.
No, I can't. It's too early.
They're my cousins.
Oh. Well, the baby's relatively normal looking.
No, they're definitely scaggy.
Oh my God, they're so scaggy.
Skaggy.
Wait, so you're related to Carl?
Not genetically. My mom's sister was married to Carl. Carl is Sean's stepdad.
And was that a factor in the cause of death?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Tell me it's not always this clean in here.
No, it's always this clean.
Oh, it smells so fresh.
That's the Febreze. I was eating Indian last night, so.
So much better than the motel. At least you know what the smell is.
Oh, hey, come on now, you two. Come on.
Is she allergic or something?
Oh, there's a good girl. There's a good girl. Oh. Well, Macy and Pfeiffer are just staying with me for a couple weeks until they get back on their feet. Isn't that right, Pfeiffe? Yeah. Your worms are almost all gone, aren't they? Yeah.
Is that a diaper on that little cutie?
Yeah. Oh, you know what though? Oh, okay. This is because she's scared right now. But don't worry, I can tell that you are gonna win them over.
Yeah?
Think of them as our kids. Right? Oh yeah.
John, you're speaking at the funeral?
Was weeping.
Our kids.
I'm so glad you're not my brother.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad about that too. But let me assure you, tonight it is just you and me.
And the dogs. Oh, we getting active. Hee hee.
Hey, the little guy is looking at us.
Oh, yeah, dogs sometimes do that.
Privacy.
Just sniffing the diaper. Does that mean it's full?
Okay.
What is...
Okay, you guys, just give us a little bit of time here, and then you can come sleep with us.
She said boner gone. Boner vanished. She said apt. I wonder what he would end up saying. Ooh.
So good of you to come.
John said we had no choice.
Listen, we have some good seats down front.
Oh, that's very nice.
I love Moira's honesty. I think one of you told me that Moira is so straightforward and cutthroat that most times she's just trying to tone it down. But sometimes it's still like passive aggressive, but she's trying to tone it down. She say it as it is, but say it in such a manner that if you weren't hearing her words, you would think she's being very nice and very kind. Maybe this is her being very nice and very kind. I love it. I want to be like that.
Bob, in case I want to mention this in my remarks, how did Carl go?
Well, it was a bit of a freak accident, really. Apparently, he was trying to unhook his belt from a ceiling fan. Apparently, it got knotted around his neck.
What?
Yeah, you know, you'd think the whole thing would have come down, you know, keeping a fan and a body spinning up there for 2 days. But Carl found the studs on that one.
Oh.
Yeah. That's craftsmanship.
Oh, yeah.
But that was Carl.
Moira, bro, it never changed.
You know with that stain, you were a bit of a mess last night.
They told you?
Oh, no. We had a full-blown conversation. You were barely clinging to consciousness.
Oh,
Crazy.
sorry. Did I try and make out with you?
Mm-mm.
Good. But now I'm worried I made out with someone else. It's kind of my go-to when I'm a little boozy.
Mine's shame eating. So yours sounds more fun.
Lord have
Is this
mercy.
your thong? Or...
Yeah, no, Bree's a real classy girl. His was wrapped around the remote. Don't worry, I threw out the remote.
They're gonna be best friends.
Nothing says, well,
What to say about Carl?
Right.
Once so full of life, and now lying very, very close to me. What a terrible thing death is, and yet for Carl, pretty much an all-consuming thing at this point. He was a man who loved a good sweater, I'm told. And he loved the feel of a big tool in his hand. Am I right, Bob?
Lord have mercy.
And I wonder, when Carl was spinning around on that ceiling fan that he was so very proud of, was he ever thinking of this town where he was born, where he lived, and where he died? Where he died. But I'm not. I'm here to talk about the misery of our lives here, and how we might never escape this place.
Oh.
And how we do not want to end up in a coffin like Carl, here in this God-forsaken.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes calling.
Queen. Job well done, Moira.
Oh! Ow! Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go.
They're high as bricks.
Where's my backwards hat?
I thought that would happen way later. And like, I could feel their chemistry. However, I thought it would be one of those things where like they just become like really good friends and it's like platonic, but maybe it might happen later. But I mean, this is episode 9. So yeah, when they were looking at each other, I was like, get on with it.
I'd really like you to sing at my cousin's funeral. She's not dead, but she's been coughing a lot lately.
Moira, before they close the coffin, one more chorus for Carl. Please.
Hello?
Take your time, honey.
Take your time.
The pipes are calling.
Johnny's face, man. The way he's so good at acting with his face and those glorious eyebrows. I wish I knew that song. It would make this feel so much better. Oh, that was a good one.
A few moments later.
All right, episode 7. Let's keep it going. Stevie.
Don't judge me for what I'm about to ask you to do. Come inside, please.
What are you about
It
to
does
ask
not
me
matter.
to do?
It doesn't matter. That.
Yoga?
That's why you called me in here?
Yeah, look at it.
It looks like a bug.
Yeah?
Oh.
I googled that bug. It's some sort of demonic cricket that takes chunks out of your skin when provoked. Chunks is the word that Google used. I have this irrational fear they're gonna crawl into my mouth and nest at night. So, moral support while I slip a piece of paper under the glass with the bug and take the trapped bug and walk it outside.
Or we could just kill it.
No, that's not the way to go. Oh my god! It's fleeing!
This is fast.
It's fleeing into the bathroom! That's why you use the cup method, because you keep it contained.
He's so cute.
I guess I don't even need to be here.
Now it's hiding somewhere in the darkness, waiting for nightfall. I can't sleep here.
Not with your mouth open, anyway.
I love how she's messing with it.
what life was like before I knew you.
Bye-bye.
Right?
Hope you catch it.
Two things. I love that he and his family are like endless entertainment for her. And secondly, she gives me a lot of Eleanor vibe. Like, I see her and I just see Eleanor like they could be sisters. Eleanor from The Good Place. Not just the way she dresses, but also like sense of humor, sarcasm. Eleanor is a little meaner. Well, a lot meaner. Our Eleanor. But yeah, she reminds me of Eleanor a lot.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Also, I learned he created the show, which is just awesome. Uh-oh.
Hey, where's my towel?
Anyways, I asked this kid to come to the front of the class and solve this math equation, and he was pitching a tent. I had a boner. And then I was thinking, these are young boys.
Pitching a tent. I just got that. Pitching a tent, a boner, you know, because of how a tent looks. Val told me, I didn't grow up in the US, so like in the 10 years or 11 years I've been here, there's been a lot of like things that I hear for the first time. Like the other day, Val told me something a bean. Yo, Val, what was the term you told me the other day? Something a bean. Flick. Is it like flicking the bean? Flicking the bean. So it's like there's a lot of terms. Like the one she just used, like making a tent or building a tent. Hilarious. It's like, and like when she said it, I was like, what does that mean? And she told me what it meant. And I was like, I was dying. I was like, really? I did not know that was a term at all. Pitching a tent. That's hilarious.
What was your question again?
You know, it's been so long I can't remember.
There you are, John. Where did my towel go?
Moira, Nanaimo bars. Accidentally doubled the batch and Roland's on diabetes watch.
There's a towel on the back of the door.
No, that one has dirt on it.
That's not dirt. I used it to kill a bug.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Jocelyn.
If you ever need to just go somewhere to unwind, I know a great place in Elmdale.
Let's not and say we did.
Not be a bad idea. Could alleviate some of that weight you're carrying around.
So now I'm fat and stressed.
That's not what he said.
Emotional. Wait, emotional.
John, go find a towel now, please, or I will strip out of this robe and I will air dry in the street.
Gonna go home.
No, I didn't say I didn't want them. Thank you.
You took the whole thing? Yeah, you know, one of those people that they cannot pick up on some cues and body language that like you want to be done with this conversation. Even when you've told them, man, that's crazy, like 12 times. Or you're tilting your body, or you're like, hey, let's pick this up next time. Or you use all your social cues to let them know. And I know sometimes people don't just catch those social cues because they can be on the spectrum or it's not something that's even in their peripheral at all. I mean, even some neurotypical people, you try to be like, hey man, I gotta bounce, and they keep talking and talking and talking. Jesus. To the point where like you even forgot what engaged the conversation in the first place.
What is in the meadow harvests?
She's busy.
But it's all organic, earthy ingredients. It's like fruity or... Yes, it is, yeah, at times. And then other times not. So meadow harvest doesn't refer to anything in particular. No, meadow harvest is exactly how it sounds. Yeah, it just changes every day. Do that then, the meadow harvesting.
Hey, doctor man.
Hi.
Hi.
I just feel like I have to warn you, what you just ordered is gonna run through you like Niagara Falls.
Excuse me?
She's a sweet girl, but her smoothies are deadly. I usually prescribe them to my patients when they're feeling a little backed up.
So are you a doctor or?
I'm a veterinarian.
Oh,
It's basically the same thing.
I have to say, I think that you are the most beautiful girl this town's ever seen.
No, I'm sure there's like another girl somewhere.
No, I mean it.
Yeah.
I would love to take you out to dinner sometime.
I feel good about this one. Yep, it's a little less fruity, but a little more something.
You're gonna have bubble guts.
Oh, so you'd be into coming with me on the annual turkey shoot then? That's
Hunting?
the turkey shoot? Roland's annual thing. We go out and we hunt turkeys.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I was joking. I have a strong feeling that would not be your thing.
And what do you think my thing is exactly?
High thread count sheets, colognes that smell like
Okay,
fireplace.
well, it might surprise you to know that I have more than one thing, so I will happily go with you on the hunt. Nothing would make me more excited than to go hunting for
turkeys.
Is this a tweed or a camo situation?
I was just booking myself an appointment with Janine at the salon, and I said to myself, wow, Moira really looks like she needs a pick-me-up. So I booked you a mani, too. Little girl spa day on me.
Wow, what a nice gesture.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I see a spa treatment menu.
Oh, well, it's just a salon, so they don't really do all that kind of stuff, but she does give a mean scalp massage.
Really mean?
If you requested that, I guess, yeah.
Oh, Moira, I love her.
Please do this for me. Let me rephrase that. Do it for you because you deserve.
Yes. My answer's yes, Jocelyn. Thank you.
Yay!
Let me rephrase.
A polite person would now ask me what I'm doing tonight.
That's what this is about. Sorry.
Right.
What are you doing tonight?
Ted's taking me out. I don't know his last name. The doctor?
The vet.
Yeah, the doctor?
The animal doctor. 2 high schools together. I think you'd be good for each other.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
I think he has everything you're looking for in a husband.
A husband? What am I looking for in a husband?
Uh-oh.
Money?
That says a lot if she wasn't insulted by that response when he said money. It says a lot if she didn't feel insulted by that.
Are you sure you want to be traveling so far out of town with the person you just met?
I went on a blind date to Bali with Leo, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have a trust fund, so that's like a refreshing change of pace for me.
Speaking of people without trust funds, what about that beardy thing that you spend time with?
What and what?
Right.
I think that's Ted. Why is he over there?
Because he knows how much I love it when mom and dad interrogate your boyfriends. I wonder what they're asking.
No, David.
Tell me, Ted, are your parents still together?
No, they divorced when I was in high school.
Oh, alcoholism.
Hello?
Affair. Poor thing.
Okay.
Hey, I know you. Yeah, no, Stevie brought you in to see me. I had the pleasure of treating your son's panic attack.
So Antonio's buffet, huh? So many choices, one little plate.
Okay, you know what? Bye, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
And Ted, not on the first date.
Yes, sir.
Don't want to kill the buzz, but have fun.
Alexa seemed to have found someone to keep her busy. What about you, David?
Aw.
I have to be up early. I stupidly agreed to go hunting with Stevie tomorrow.
Hunting?
Yeah.
Hunting?
Yeah.
You said hunting?
Ay.
It's me.
Jesus.
What are you doing lurking in our bedroom?
I'm not lurking in your room. Your alarm is going off. You're not turning off your alarm. You know, I'm telling you, I'm not comfortable with you going hunting.
I don't feel comfortable with it either.
All right, just be careful.
Okay, thanks. You and your nightgown can tippy-toe back to bed.
Nice gown. Camo.
You ever killed before? No. Turkey virgin! Does this come in a slimmer cut?
No.
So, is it like a small town thing to end the first date with a kiss on the cheek?
Well, sounds like things got crazy.
I actually introduced him to Beyonce in the car ride on the way home, so that was very special.
It's just if a date's a success with me, I'll let you know it. I mean, you might as well shake in your hand.
Well, he did that too.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Mutt, do you want to ride?
I'm good.
Are you sure? It's a long walk.
I like walking.
Bye.
She is such a show-off.
You kind of seem like an indoorsy sort of guy to me. You know, delicate, fragile, scrimpy.
We get it.
Okay, get down.
You would never catch me hunting. I got this homeboy. He's from Pakistan. When we came to college, we came together. One of my best friends, like 10 years now, going, and he absolutely like embraced the like Midwest lifestyle. I'm talking about during the winters, this man is outside hunting. Like he got a fridge, like a freezer filled with venison that he shot. He does it all, and every single time he invites me to come hunting, and I'm like, during the winter I hibernate. None of my friends see me till after winter. I'm like, no. He even told me how he had an encounter with a, what is it called? Not a jaguar. No. A mountain lion, and how like to protect themselves they had to put it down. And I'm like, even if you hadn't told me about that one story, there was no way I was going hunting with you. But now that you did tell me that story, it will never happen. Ever. Does he even know how to shoot?
Oh, you got soft hands.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
You don't have to do this.
Do what? Have fun? Smell like manure? Get called scrimpy? Who wouldn't want to sign up for this?
You can hurt yourself.
Between you and me, people are noticing you.
Her full hair.
Excuse me, cowboy. Have you seen my husband?
Oh my God. Oh, look at you. Boy, you look like
Who do I look like?
Jocelyn. Oh my God, that's right. Why Jocelyn?
Because everyone who comes out of that salon looks just like Jocelyn.
And is that you? Is that your wig?
No, it's a dead possum. Yes, it's a wig.
Dead possum.
I'm doing this for Jocelyn because she paid for it, and it was her little treat, and I didn't have the heart to rip it off my head, much less torch it. So now until I get in the shower, I'm stuck looking like every other inmate in this godforsaken prison.
She's coming over. I just told a joke.
You did? Oh, as an actress, I can imagine what kind of sad character might, well, not necessarily sad.
You think this is a sad look?
No, not the look. No, Jocelyn, I'm talking about the inner sadness that would come from living in such a... We have to get drinks. Several drinks. Don't you think? Let's celebrate.
Let's celebrate drinking.
Moira brings a certain morbid energy. I don't know if that's the right term. That is actually hilarious. It's like it can be demeaning, but I don't know what it is about her. It sounds demeaning, but at the same time, not bad. Sometimes it sounds horrible. And I look forward to an episode where like she would just like let it loose, like go off the cliff with it without like reeling herself back in the last bit. Yeah, I think morbid is the right term. Especially initially when they got here, like she was acting like the world darn near ended.
Aim for the face.
It's looking at me.
That's it. You're locked in. It's just you and him. Honestly, if you're not gonna shoot it, I'm just...
And in the neck.
Still moving.
Just let it bleed out.
You okay?
I feel like one of the Manson girls.
Manson girls?
Even tougher when you shoot it in the neck, because then it takes longer to die.
Okay, not helping Ronnie.
Wait until its turkey family comes and shoot them too?
I think I see them.
Jesus Christ.
I know you hate your hair, Moira, almost as much as you hate this town. But there's a possibility you could be here a really long time. The people here are just trying to help you. And you'll have to go to Janine's or get a shirt at the blouse barn, just like the rest of us. And I would hate for that day to catch you by surprise.
I don't hate this town, Jocelyn.
That's love right there.
It's not my style. On you, it's adorable. You have a look that says, "Hi, I'm Jocelyn, and I know who I am." For that, you're very fortunate. I don't know who I am from one moment to the next. I envy you, all right? But if you ever catch me shopping at the blouse barn, you must shoot me in the temple. Promise?
Promise.
My son is hunting right now with your husband, so I know you people have guns.
That right there is, I mean, it took 7 episodes, but that right there is one of the realest conversations I've seen in this show so far. Because like, I'm gonna bring up Ted Lasso just as an example. So if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, just skip. You should watch Ted Lasso if you haven't. Ted Lasso opened my mind to what shows like this can be. But the first episode of Ted Lasso was so beautiful because the episode, it had all the fun and jokes and comedy and humor in the beginning, all the sarcasm, the witty banter and everything. But what made that premiere such a banger was the episode ending with that phone call with his wife that they were like going through a divorce. And he accidentally said, "I love you." And it was almost like she was like you shouldn't say that or something, and like gave him some, because like it makes it hard going through that process. And the emotions I felt at that finale, that's what told me that Ted Lasso was going to be a banger, because it's a perfect mixture of like the humor and the lightheartedness, but with also like heart to heart, like emotional, like conversations that like really matter and like speak to like our real world experiences. That's how I knew I was gonna love Ted Lasso. And you know, I'm sure they've been, well, most of the moments in Schitt's Creek has been fun and reflects like our society. Like one of you beautifully explained, like the creator wanted to make like a Breaking Good, like see these characters go from bad to like more human and whatnot. And I trust that the show was going to deliver that. I don't know if I missed any earlier, but for me, this conversation that they just had was that Ted Lasso ending for me. Cause like her telling her, like, I think this is the most love anyone has shown Moira here, anyone from the town. Like Jocelyn legitimately telling her that I don't want the day you discover you're gonna need the rest of us and you are like the rest of us. I don't want that to creep up on you because you might lose your mind. And it didn't come from a mean-spirited place at all. It came from like a loving place, like let's cut the crap. I know you hate your hair the way you hate this town, but you're gonna need all of us, and most of us here are just trying to help you. And I love that Jocelyn's character like understood that. You know what I mean? Like she didn't clap back at her or anything. She took that in, and you know, she still made the joke of like shooting her in the temple or whatnot. But yeah, there've been a lot of amazing good convos so far. But I think this is one of the realest. This, and I think last episode too, like her husband trying to like give her more confidence, you know, with her feeling like her glory acting days are behind her. But yeah, I love this conversation. It stood out to me so much. I mean, in my head, I'm like, it took 7 episodes for me to get a conversation that didn't just make me laugh, but like it like rang my heart, you know? And yeah, Jocelyn put away the facade like, yo, we're here. And again, I think during my whole speech, like I totally forgot about that part. That introspection there too, and that acceptance. Like she knows who she is. Like she knows about this and she's not oblivious that she don't know her true self. And I think we talked about that in episode 1, 2, or like that, how like what I'm excited to see out of them in the future, because like the money and everything they have almost create like a mask around them. Like they behave in ways that are not actually their true selves. And I know that going through this town, or like them losing a lot of their status, we'll start to see their real selves, like their real humanity come on. And I think this is a great example with like Moira like admitting that like I envy you because I don't even know who I am moment to moment. Some good shit right there. Moira is my favorite, dog. Moira is my favorite so far.
You know what? I want to do this year after year after year. Was it the lying in the mud part, or was it wearing the clothes that smell like menthol cigarettes and body odor?
Because usually it's more fun. Usually Ray comes and gets wasted and spends the whole day singing Carole King ballads.
She looks so cute in her outfit.
Is that a new wig? Because you are reminding me of someone.
Towel.
I need my towels. Who did this to you?
You went to Janine's?
Yes. Jocelyn took me to...
Jocelyn. Look like Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. And what's your excuse?
Yeah.
Oh, I shot a bird in the neck today. It was an indelible image that I had scarred in my mind until I saw what was...
Ouch.
I'm gonna get your towel.
I also think that's interesting too, because throughout episode 1, he was screaming, asking for a towel. Like, I have asked for a towel thrice. And now the whole episode, his mom is looking for a towel too. You're your mama's boy.
I'm gonna get your towel.
Stevie looks so cute in her oversized clothes. Nah, I've said everything I wanted to say about that episode. So good. So good.
A few moments later.
One more for the road.
Mom, can you come here, please?
Package.
We got a big box sent to us.
Thinking of you, dear M. XOXOJSP. Justine St. Pierre.
Congratulations on your Allez-vous starter kit.
That frigid whore.
What's Allez-vous?
Allez-vous.
It's a scam. It's her stupid cosmetics company.
Well, Christy Stubbs and her team out of Montreal have sold enough to get the car, so...
Don't believe everything you read, dear, please.
He's falling for it hook, line, and sinker.
So Ray can't lend me his car today because he has to drive his 92-year-old mother somewhere. Where does a 92-year-old woman need to go?
I don't know, John. Perhaps the hospital?
Okay, to get unemployment insurance. I have a meeting this afternoon, and I have to grovel to Roland to get his truck in order to get to Elmdale to get this money.
Well, I think you're brave.
Sweetheart, I'm about to beg for a truck in order to beg for money. I think you've got to raise that masculinity bar just a little. I need to borrow your truck. I've got a very important appointment today, and
As the owner of the truck, would you do me one favor, though? When you return it, can you bring the seats back up?
here's the keys.
And when you
Thank
return
you.
it, if you don't mind just backing it in.
I'll back it in. I'll back it in.
The radio is at a 4. I
Okay.
like it at a 10.
You know what? I'm gonna
So
walk.
It's, where
I'm
are you
gonna
going?
walk,
What do you
Roland.
mean?
Yeah, at this point, just leave.
Let's begin with those essential tips and tricks you'll need to make up to $600,000 a year.
Boy,
Rich.
It's
Go grab a
grotesque.
pen and paper. Sales productivity.
David.
But the best part is, the
Okay, where are the
products
tips and
sell
tricks? We've been watching this for
themselves.
5 minutes. She's talking in circles.
Because it's a scam. Luncheon for our little townie friends.
Ah, scheming.
Ted ordered toast, not home fries, and he got home fries. So would you just be a peach and...
Oh, sorry.
No, you know what? It's okay. I'm good with it.
Okay, so I can take it back.
That would actually
No.
be great if you wouldn't...
No, thank you. Lex, if you'll just...
Girl, he said he's okay.
I'm just trying to help you.
Well, if you want to help, eat something. I do not like what this cleanse is doing to your brain.
Very rude.
Sorry for yelling.
Girl, eat some food. The way he came up.
I woke up this morning, I said to myself, Johnny, you got to buy yourself a car.
I wouldn't have thought this was your cup of tea.
Oh, this is exactly. Yeah, I'd love to take this baby out for a test drive. I would just love to take this out myself, Bob. I'd like to experience the car one-on-one. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Once around the block, you know, maybe around the corner, up the road a bit.
What road?
To Ellendale?
I really don't want her on the highway.
Why not?
Travel down. And a feeling sunny. Make me upside.
Just thinking about Ted and how nice he is and generous, like almost too generous. Stop being so generous and nice.
He always has been. I feel bad thinking about all those times I pinned him against a locker.
You pinned somebody against a locker?
Well, I was a different person then. A lot changed since after high school.
Oh, no.
That's why you don't go on the highway.
What the hell?
Overheat? Or is just about to explode?
Well, the good news is all you need is a new fan belt, and then you'll be right back on the road.
Good, good. Well, it was important I get to Elmdale today, Roland. I appreciate you helping me out.
Want to tell me where we're going?
He's ashamed.
Well, Johnny, it's going to be awfully hard for me to get you to this meeting if I don't know where we're going. I mean, why is this such a big secret?
It's not a big secret. It's not a big secret, Roland. The office closes at 4 o'clock.
What
That's all.
office are you talking
The
about?
financial guy. The unemployment office. Okay? I'm applying for unemployment.
Jeez, pal, your business is your business. I don't know why you're telling me.
Right. Yeah, he's too ashamed.
David is setting out some hors d'oeuvres in our adjoining suite.
She about to punk them.
I just didn't want to put such high-quality paraben and PABA-free product on the floor. Come on in.
Acting.
No, we've made our appearance and now we can go.
Your mom asked me to come.
Well, she asked everybody to come. Can you not just say no for one time, Ted?
This is a mineral moisturizer. You could keep it on your lap.
David, now is not the time to discuss Allez-Vu's preferred customer discounts.
So stupid. Okay, two things happening. I think what Mutt said to her, that he's bugging you with his niceness, probably alluding to how he's definitely not the type of guy she usually go for. His niceness is a bit much for her. I need a nap, but I gotta go work out after this. And the other thing is it that Moira don't want to bring herself to, she doesn't want to feel low as running a pyramid scheme. So she's like doing it through sarcasm. Is it sarcasm or like wink wink, you know, to her son? They're basically trying to scam them by acting like they're not scamming them.
Actually, I think I'm going to be getting lunch elsewhere.
Can I come with you?
I don't think so.
Now you get all decisive-y?
David, I know you're excited to be part of the fastest growing multi-level marketing community, but honestly...
There's something wrong with your face.
Makeup?
Well, if any of you do happen to have questions about the products or...
His face is because he used the lotion earlier. I was like, did he use the makeup? Just, nah, that shit is frying his skin.
How to make up to $600,000 a year. I suppose I'd be willing to share with you what I know.
They know what it is.
In the meantime, please eat, drink to your possible beauty.
Yes, Johnny Rose, I have an appointment to get some money.
Get some money?
I need a check, preferably today, ideally in the next few minutes.
That's not how it works.
And your reason for being out of work?
I sold my business and I got screwed by my business manager.
We can't give you money unless you contributed to the program.
You see, and now I'm unemployed.
But that doesn't mean you qualify for unemployment. Unless you can prove that you contributed, you don't qualify.
I'd like to talk to your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor.
And may I say, doing a fantastic job.
Stupid. I'm not gonna ever stop like feeling like watching these people go through life and having to rely on programs like this. There's just no way I can't think of what's going on right now with the country. All their budget efficiency, which is like stripping so many people off jobs, employment, securities, benefits, jobs. Did I mention that? And like, of course, because like these haven't had a genuine financial struggle in their lives. So of course they can just cut off departments and render so many people unemployed because they have no single idea what someone who depends on all these things like go through, like healthcare, food stamps, all of it. They have no idea. They're billionaires in crazy tax brackets. So of course they can, I mean, aside just the freaking hateful nature of the act, there's the added layer of like they have no idea how people survive who live paycheck to paycheck. Crazy.
Who's interested?
Oh, it doesn't look like anybody is really interested.
I know someone.
Get out.
Take it from me, Roland and I have been Allez-Vu reps for 2 years and we're still driving that old truck. I'm actually an executive area manager.
I'm a district manager.
I'm an executive district manager.
I gave up.
I gave up.
Anywho, good luck.
You know, that's even worse. Because, like, I thought everyone just peeped the game, like, real quick and knew what was going on. But nah, they've already tried. Look at the shock on Moira's face.
Johnny, how long is this going to take? Because I got a couple of...
Roland?
Well, Marnie, hello.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Hello?
Close friends in high school. Marnie likes the bad boys.
Roland?
You taking care of my bad boy over there?
No, she's being quite obstinate about this whole situation. I'm getting nothing.
As if I didn't dislike him enough. You got a whole wife at home, man.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Rose doesn't qualify for unemployment because he's never had a job.
Well, didn't he tell you about the job he was doing for me?
No, what job?
You didn't tell her?
Well, that's important information, Mr. Rose. You working for Roland makes you an employee.
I forgot.
What were your duties?
Well, I was in more of a consulting position.
Oh, no. It was not a consulting position. He was my assistant. He was like my little guy Friday. You fetched like
coffee.
Coffee.
I get his coffee.
You get that,
I get his coffee for him.
Sometimes you'd have to
get a hanky.
No, you pick up,
cleaning, his dry cleaning.
Yeah, you have to do that.
I think we can make this work.
My boy's putting in work in high school.
I come in peace.
What's this? Peace offering?
Sorry for being rude. You have to understand that you're the first nice guy that I've dated. I just really want my family to like you.
They don't like me?
No, they do. They do. They've just always seen nice as a sign of weakness. They take advantage of nice.
No. Nice does not always mean weak. That's
right.
So get mad then. Say something super mean.
What the?
Consider it a kind of role play then, and just let it out.
I find your brother can be a little pretentious
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
Your mother seems to be a little uninformed at times.
She's uninformed.
When it comes to you...
What about you? You're just gonna sit around all day while I work and buy you dinners? You gotta go out there and get a job. Too far.
Say it too far.
No, Roland, I owe you big.
Well, one day, and that day may never come, I may call upon you to perform a function.
What is that voice? Oh.
The Godfather. No, it's the one where he's the big mafia guy.
That is the Godfather.
Roland, you screwed it up!
He's having a day.
Johnny, I told you not to take her on the highway. Get you back to the garage and we'll start on the paperwork.
What paperwork?
You're buying it.
Just have to sign it and she's all yours.
It broke! Twice! It's a broken car!
Played a little hardball, okay. I'll knock $20 off.
You couldn't get $20 for scrap! How about $0? I wouldn't give you a dime for this.
Johnny, you're killing me here.
I'm walking.
I'll throw in a couple of floor mats, but that's my final offer.
Walking!
Oh, this show. Yeah, the whole reveal that everyone they have been through the scheme, hilarious. Them having to ask for help and ask for like government assistance, crazy work. Yeah, if all the rich and powerful could just live regular lives for like 3 months, who knows? Put yourself in another person's shoe. Maybe something will change. I gotta go have lunch. Let me hear your thoughts on the episodes. This is fun, right? It's a good time, and like I said at the top of the video, y'all keep saying it only gets better, and I am here for it 1000%. Peace.